This next inductee was the fourth leading scorer at St. Joseph's Metuchen history. He amassed 151 career points on 75 goals and 76 assists. In his senior year, he led the Falcons to their first Hanshin Cup championship. In 1991, he was an All-State selection and MVP of the American A Conference. After graduating St. Joe's, he played for Trinity College School in Port Hope, Ontario, and then at Norwich University. From 2003 to 2007, he served as an assistant coach at his alma mater, eventually becoming the head coach in 2007. He is a four-time GMC Coach of the Year. In 2018, he was nationally recognized by USA Hockey as the recipient of the Bob O'Connor Award for extraordinary accomplishments and contributions to coaching in the sport of ice hockey. In June 2022, he was appointed by the USA Hockey Organization as the Atlantic District Coach-in-Chief. Please welcome the newest member to the New Jersey High School Ice Hockey Hall of Fame, Ryan Carter.
Thank you. Thank you for this tremendous honor to the committee, and especially Tony and Donna. Everything that you see leading up to this moment is Tony and Donna. Their preparation, their diligence, their attention to detail is what's making this a great day for myself, my family, and the other inductees today. Also to my fellow inductees, it is an amazing accomplishment to be forever recognized with you in the class of 2024. So congratulations to you and your family as well. Sitting here listening to all the speeches, there's a few constants that keep coming up, and this, I'm going off script right here, but Mr. Warshaw taught me how to skate. Mr. Liuzzi gave me an opportunity to play with the New Jersey Golden Blades. And as Brian just spoke about, that when we would go up to Massachusetts with our purple and gold uniforms, a lot of teams would laugh at us. But at the end of the day, we were leaving the rink winning and they weren't. So we got the final laugh. So thank you to those two men for establishing this Hall of Fame, establishing New Jersey high school hockey, and they will forever be in so many of our hearts. So thank you to them. The other person to thank, and this is very hard as a Ranger fan, the New Jersey Devils, sorry, Kate, and my good friend Kate Annis. The Devils' continued support for New Jersey high school hockey and High School Hall of Fame is tremendous, and I don't know how well this would be without you and your support, so thank you. So I'm standing here today, not so much because of me, but because of the people that surrounded me. I've been blessed from good coaches, great teachers, and a great family. To St. Joseph High School, thank you. Thank you for taking a chance on me. Specifically, Brother Robert Shealy, who in 1987 took a chance on someone that had zero confidence in himself, that I didn't think I could do it, but he gave me an opportunity to be a student. And everything that happened after that has afforded me what I have in life today. So thank you. To School President John Nolan, Ann Rivera, Bill Tracy, Athletic Director, and Brother Dan, thank you so much for being here today. It means a lot to me. To my dear friend Greg Tafara, who unfortunately could not be here. Greg's a sports reporter, was a sports reporter, covered me as a student athlete, and since then we've embarked on a over 30-year friendship, and he is so much of the reason why I'm here today, for how he wrote about me, and his friendship and his guidance for years is truly remarkable, and I hold it very dear to me. To my coach, Pete Kolodny, another gentleman I think that one day will be up here giving a speech. You taught me one of the most important lessons in life, and that was to bleed green, black, and white. And what that meant, that was our uniform colors. And as a kid, I just kind of thought, that's just coach being coach. It's a little bit of a weird statement. But as I've gotten older, what I've realized is what he actually meant was green, black, and white is about commitment, dedication, and pride. So whatever your school color is, bleed it. That's how you should attack everything in life, and that's what he taught me, and that is one of the most important lessons I've ever learned. To my teammates, there are far too many to recognize. But just to name a few, Sean Singleton, who currently coaches with me at St. Joseph's. He was my goaltender. He is someone that does not get the credit that he should. Guys like me didn't like playing a lot of defense in the late 80s, early 90s. I wanted to score. So a guy like him back there, stopping the puck all the time, he really did make me and my other few teammates look pretty good. Darren Hemmold and Sean Breen, they were my line mates. When you find chemistry with guys, sometimes you can't explain it. It just worked, and they're still tremendous friends to this day. They're the first to call when we have a success, and they're also the first to call when we don't have success, just to help us keep our head up and just remain focused on what we're trying to do. So this is probably where the point where it gets hard, because I have to talk about this table that's in front of me right here. Sorry. To my children, James Hines, Zoe. Simply put, you make me happy every day. James, you maybe didn't play hockey, but we dragged you all over the East Coast for the tournaments for your brother and sister. You never once complained. Your compassion, your care, you just were always there for us, and we love you. With your wonderful family, with Amy and Desi, you guys are just beautiful, and I love you dearly. Tommy and Zoe, you allowed me to have the best seat in the house as a dad. I was honored to be your coach. Tommy, you followed me to St. Joe's, but you made your own mark as a defenseman. You proved that you can play defense. Someone in our family can play defense, so I appreciate that. Zoe, like Claudine, you stand on her shoulders, and Cindy Acropolis, and those women that started hockey in this state. Those names are going to be forever etched in my memory. You were a tremendous player. You're a tremendous asset to your teammates. With your team first mindset was just amazing to see first and foremost right there on the bench. So I appreciate you both allowing me to be your coach. This past season, I had the privilege of coaching with both of them. You're both unique in your own way. You're extremely difficult to work with, I can tell you that. But what you do is you both hold me accountable in different ways, and you always remind me that just because it worked in the past doesn't mean it's going to work today. So you challenge me to be better every day, and I greatly appreciate that. To my uncle, Dr. Anthony Inverno, and Joan, you had this insane idea in 1984 that our family's going to play hockey. So me, my three cousins, embarked on an amazing journey. What I can tell you, what I know now is that you never told anybody else in the family how crazy this was going to be. But thank you. From Moscow in 1990 to Landsberg, Germany a few years later, that ultimately took me to Port Hope, Ontario, you found opportunities to get me out of my comfort zone, to make me a better person, and to make me a better athlete. You also allowed me to see the world through the lens of hockey, which I'm forever grateful for. So yes, I am going to blame you. It all started because of you. Okay. My wife, Ruby. I could sit and talk all day about you, but I'm going to go to a song that some of us might remember, and I promise I won't break into song here, but the great Dickie Betts, the Allman Brothers. You're my blue sky and you're my sunny day. I can't say it any better than that. You're my greatest teammate. You understand me, you encourage me, you never give up on me, and you put up with this insane hockey schedule that just never seems to end. You're a wonderful mother of our children. I'm so lucky to be your husband. All right. To my mother, Deborah Inverno. Your unconditional love, sacrifice, and support was the fuel that has gotten me to this moment. While Uncle Tony found the opportunities, you provided them. So thank you for that. The only story I can tell about you is my first year of travel hockey, I was a second-year squirt. So at some point, my coach at the time with the Essex County Chiefs told you that I probably was going to make it at Pee Wee that year because we checked in Pee Wee and I wasn't physical and I wasn't aggressive. I was just kind of the guy that kind of was out there. You never permitted other people's doubt to creep into my head. You pushed me every day to be better than I was the day before and to always try to be the best version of myself. This day is as much about me as it is about you in your Hall of Fame career as a mom. So in closing, as my friend and fellow inductee from 2 years ago, Corey Robinson, said 2 years ago, that high school hockey creates memories that last forever. Please continue to support high school hockey. We are not a business. We are student-driven and we're education-based. We offer kids an opportunity to always be able to come home, and moments like this prove it. So thank you for this tremendous honor, and I love you all.